Hi, this is Tim Ward with Guard Digital Marketing. So I got this video coming to you guys as promised here. I have the website pulled up, which we'll take a look at here in just a second. I like to start this video out on a Google search page here. Now, what I've typed in is a keyword, more specifically buyer intent, meaning it's going to be a type of service and a location that you provide it. Now, there's going to be a few different ways that people are going to type this in, and of course, there's a few different services that you provide other than roofing. Now, the main concern here is that you want to be able to rank on the first page for as many of these different buyer intent keywords as possible, increase your exposure and overall traffic and leads that you can get through your website and Google business profile to your company every single month. Now, when it comes to ranking, you can do this in two separate ways: organically or paid traffic. Okay, so if we look at paid traffic, you can see a few different companies here running these Google guaranteed ads. Now, the Google guaranteed ads are going to be the best ones to run overall. They have the highest conversion rates, typically at about 30 to 40%. But in reality, about 80% of people are going to instantly disregard these ads in the first place. Okay, so if you can rank organically, definitely a better option. But if you're working your way to rank organically but still want to get work in through online, ads are a great option overall. So that's one way, these Google guaranteed ads. Now, there's two separate ways to rank organically. You can do that through Google Business Profile, or you can do that through a website. Now, if we come in, I should have looked beforehand to see exactly where you were here. So you are on this first page, but looks like you're 10th or 12th position. And you definitely want to get into that top 3 so that you're instantly right in front of everybody's face. Now, let's look at a few things that could possibly help you out, right? So first off, this bio section looks like you've done a great job here. You can target keywords within here as well with posts that you can put on your business profile every single week. You got a few photos here. I would definitely get more. You know, if you guys are doing work or inspections, things of that nature, just you guys in action, I would be taking pictures, geotagging them of the location for Springfield on those photos and then uploading them within here. That's really going to help you be able to rank out as well. And then your reviews. So you have a few reviews here, 7 of them, obviously a great rating. Make sure you're getting as many reviews as possible. And then also you see you responded to some of these in the beginning. You haven't responded to the last couple of them. So always make sure you're responding to your reviews as well, because what this tells Google is, hey, we take pride in our work and what people have to say about it. Okay. So that's what I would be doing. Those 3 things. If that doesn't work, there are a couple other options like building out citations, which is going to be your name, address, and phone number, how it appears on this Google business profile, placed in different directories across the web. Because you can think of Google as a little bit of a popularity contest. So the more areas around the web that have your information, typically the better your rankings are going to be. So we can see Cleaton, Sutton's are up there. And then Cleaton looks like they're going to be one of your top competitors for the actual website too. So I did pull them up so we can take a look at their website here in just a second. And I did pull them up too because it looks like they do a little bit more of the same type of services you guys do and not just roofing. So it's a little bit more relevant. Now, if we come over to your home page here, what you want to do with the home page okay, so let me explain one thing first. So content is going to be king when it comes to ranking your website, okay? Not only content, but the keywords within it. Now, you want keyword-rich content, meaning keywords are placed within it, but you don't want to oversaturate either. So there's a fine line there. Typically, about every 150 to 200 words of content, you can have a keyword without oversaturating. But also, you want to have one main keyword per page of your website with supporting keywords around it, okay? But if we come and take a look at your homepage here, I say Google typically likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words of content, which we would be well below on your homepage here. But really, you want to take a look at what are your top competitors doing, okay? You also have a couple of these call to actions, what I consider those buttons, so that people can get to, a submit form page or a contact us page. Just it increases conversion once a person comes onto your website. Now, if we come over to Cleaton here, we can see a couple things. Let me get rid of that. So looks like their homepage here is going to be tailored more towards roofing. We can see that's what their main content was about. So that's what I would consider too, is figure out what is the service you want to target the most on your homepage and write more of your content tailored towards that. But then again, you can have these other, interlinking on your page here as well to get to your other services. But we can see, okay, let's look at Cleaton and their roofing section here. They have not a ton of content, maybe 200 words of content. So I would stick to somewhere similar around there with my other service area pages here interlinked within this home page. You see a couple call to actions that they have, areas served. This is always a great idea as well. And it looks like they've built out some pages for a couple of these areas that have what they consider to be higher search volume. So if you want to target areas outside of Springfield, you can start to do that with those pages as well, okay? Because you don't want to target a bunch of different areas through one page. That's going to seem very unorganic to Google and actually throw a red flag to prevent you from being able to rank, okay? So why I'm saying this is take a look at what your top competitors are doing and figure out and emulate some of the way they have their homepage or whatever page is ranking for what you want to be able to rank for. Now, next thing I like to do is use this paid program called Ahrefs. It gives me a great dashboard of numbers here for a couple comparisons, in this instance, between your guys' website and Cleaton's. So, these first two numbers right up top here, this DR and the UR, are strength and trust ratings that Google is giving your website. Now, they're ranked out of 100, but truly once you hit a benchmark of about 30 and above, you're going to be considered a pretty powerful website at that point. But even with that being said, we know you have some strength and trust that still needs to be built out. And you do this by building out backlinks that come from these different referring domains, okay? And a backlink is any clickable text or image linking one website to another. And again, that will be held within these different referring domains. Now, a referring domain is going to be crucial because you want it to be authoritative. So when you get a backlink, you want it to be from an authoritative referring domain, meaning that domain already has high strength and trust ratings. So once you do acquire a backlink from them, it's going to help your ratings in return. Also, you're indexing for about 90 keywords, bringing in just about 30 traffic, okay? And if we look at the keywords, we can actually see where you're getting most of your traffic from. So you have deck repair, sunrooms, deck builders, siding repair, decks, and these are what we all consider to be buyer intent keywords, definitely. You're just currently not ranking for any of them as highly as you want to. So you're only on the first page for one of these, which is deck repair Springfield. And that has one of the lowest search volume that we're seeing, and it's only giving you about 4 traffic, okay? So let's take even sunroom Springfield. That is a decent amount of volume, 200. If you were on that first page, position 5 or above, you could probably consider to get anywhere from 10 to 20, sometimes even 25% of that search volume within to your website as traffic. So if you were on that first page higher up in the position, 5 through 1, obviously the closer you get to the position 1, the better. You consider to get probably close to 50 traffic from just that one keyword alone, okay? So roofing company Springfield, right? 150 searches per month, but you're on that third page of Google. You're not getting any traffic because of that, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at Cleaton Construction here. We can see their strength and trust isn't significantly higher, but the UR, so their homepage has some more strength and trust than yours. They're indexing for, looks like, a little bit over double the keywords, and it's bringing them in about 170 traffic. And you can see, right in off the bat, they're getting quite a bit of traffic from this deck builder, Springfield, and this is a pretty high ticket item, so we know they're getting this. So this is 80 search volume. They're position 2, and they're getting 30 of that 80, right? So they're getting closer to that 30 or 40% conversion rate, which is what you can consider to get once you get closer to that first position. Now from here, conversion rates on a buyer intent keyword like this, traffic wise, turning into a lead for you is about 30% from there. So they're probably getting 5 to 10 leads on average per month just from this one keyword for deck building. Now, we saw they're ranked a little bit lower when it came to that roofing Springfield, but that gets 250 search volume per month. They're getting about 20 of that. So they're getting a little bit under 10% so far because they're not closer to that first position on that first page, right? But they're still going to be getting, again, probably about 5 to 8 leads per month for roofing in Springfield just from that one keyword, so on and so forth. So we can tell they're probably getting 50, possibly even 80, I would say, leads per month, for the different buyer intent keywords that they have here. And that just shows you how lucrative, doing this correctly can do. And again, the more of these you're going to be able to rank for and higher up on the first page, the more leads you're going to get out of it. So if you have any further questions or concerns, I hope this video is going to help you guys out one way or another. I'd be happy to hear back from you on any questions or concerns again, or I would of course appreciate any feedback on these videos as well, just to let me know if it was helpful, or I can critique any of this information for further videos. Other than that, have a great rest of your day, and I hope to hear from you soon.